I wanted to wait to get the sheets to see how much he played, because I literally could have kept him on the ice the whole game, probably, but certainly the third period and overtime. But I'll tell you, his mindset, we talk about team first all the time. We have a neutral zone face-off, and he wants to come off the ice for a face-off guy when him and Zuki were on. And I said, no, like, you may not get on the ice again, right? Like, obviously you could, so, but he said he wanted to come off, so if we get so I just had a chat with him, and it's just, that's how he thinks, right? He thinks, well, we need to face off because it's better for the team. And that's how he thinks. And his will to not only score, but to win is, it's incredible.
And speaking to like that mentality, Kirill Kaprizov, I think, said it best, is he might be the hardest working superstar there is, right? I mean, and you saw that with his first goal, the way he's willing to still get into those areas, throw big hits around. I mean, is that what makes him even just extra special and a little bit different?
I think the physicality, yeah. There's a lot of guys that work, but a lot of guys that don't want to pay the price like that. Like he's as physical as he is skilled. So, as Mike said, it's got to be the best performance we've seen.
It's very visible, like when he takes over. It's very visibly like a shift. What does it feel like at ice level? Like third period.
Fun.
Is
Feels
there a
fun.
tell, like when you can tell he flipped the switch?
Well, it's hard to tell because he rarely doesn't have it, right? Like he plays like that all the time. You know, there are some nights that he might turn the puck over a little bit more than he does on different nights, but his drive and his desire and his willingness to compete is always at that level. And you know, he obviously had an incredible game.
How how concerned were you? Halfway through the game, you guys shot attempts, shots, and just control. It felt like you had the puck all game, and yet you're looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah. How concerned were we? We sat in between the second and third, and I'll tell you, we didn't go into the room. We didn't tell them we weren't coming in. We knew that they knew what we were doing. Like, they knew how they were playing the game. Did we know we were going to get the result? No, but again, there was no panic. We didn't know we were going to come back and win, obviously, but we had a good feeling about how we were playing the game. We were playing right, and we were fortunate that we got rewarded.
The turnovers early, were you kind of nervous that could haunt you on the two turnovers, and they
Yeah.
capitalized, and it's like
not really, just because it wasn't a continual thing. Yes, do we want the two plays to be made? No, obviously, but it wasn't a constant, like we weren't throwing pucks across the blue lines and what have you. We were still getting a lot of pucks in. We were still getting after it. So we were getting chances the right way. They just kept driving, and it was a good finish.